Morning, folks. Just want to do a short video here on my my old STIHL chainsaw, how I service it and how I use it. This is an 026 model, 18-inch bar. This is old. This is 40 years old. I traded a transmission job for a guy, and he gave me this saw brand new in the box. It's all original, new filler caps, obviously new bar and new chain every now and then. But other than that, it's only a 45 or so cc. It always never fails me. So what I typically do is before I go out to cut, I always keep my saw nice and sharp. I don't let them get dull. Check the tension on the chain. You know, if it's sagging, if it's hanging, that's dangerous. That can cut you or kill you. So I always keep that tension nice, not too tight, just enough that there's no slack hanging down. I always use a carbide electric sharpener for mine. It's loud, but I'll show you. And then what I do, I just go across each tooth 2 or 3 times. I follow the scribe mark on the tooth that shows you your angle, and I just do a slight up pitch, kind of upwards like that to sharpen the top of the tooth. The rakers, they're what sets the depth. I don't touch them every time, but maybe every 4th or 5th time I'll just dress them just lightly, and that helps to set the depth of your tooth. If they're too high, your teeth won't cut. They'll just kind of slide over top of the wood. If they're too deep, you'll get big chunks of wood, and it's on a small saw, it's hard. It drags the saw down. You know, cleaning wise, I always, you know, I use a paintbrush, and I try to keep all the sawdust out. You got to keep in mind your oil comes out through the oiler here, and if the oiler's plugged, your bar is not going to get lubrication. There's a lubrication sprocket here on the tip of the bar. You can't see it, but there's a little hole, and you just use a little pin oiler with a grease gun, pump a couple of pumps. You'll see the grease come out. That keeps that bar tip lubricated. And if you do that, your bar is going to last you for years. If you don't do that, your bar is going to get hot. It'll actually melt, and you'll get a burr on the bar from the chain getting so hot. Filter wise, the filter on this one is behind the plastic filter guard, and you got to watch it. It'll get sawdust, fine particles. It'll block it, and when it blocks it, your saw will start, but it won't idle. It'll be like it's flooded, and it is actually flooding because it can't breathe. So, you know, if you have to take that filter out, sometimes I'll wash it with brake cleaner or a little bit of gasoline, let it dry, put it back on. Again, it lasts forever. You don't got to buy a new filter every single time you take it apart. You know, fuel wise, I mix my own. This is just a can I use, 32 ounces of gas. I use high test. Try not to get any ethanol. High test. Around here, they have it because of our location, but, you know, not all towns have no ethanol. 2-stroke chainsaw oil. I just pour it in here. Typically, I'll do 32 ounces of fuel and almost an ounce of oil. It's a little rich on oil. I like to run my saw about 40 to 1. To me, it's safer to have a little more oil than not enough oil. I'm going to head out in the woods shortly. I'll do a video out there, and I'll attach a link to this one. You can watch it. But it's cold today. That's how she runs. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll talk to you again.